Welcome to the dichotomy, where I break down all my philosophies with no apologies. Yeah, where East meets West and beats get blessed. Yo, 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 welcome to Dynamic Dichotomies, where East meets West and beats get blessed. Where art meets hustle and faith meets struggle. I'm your host, John Zhu, and today I am reacting to Harry Mack's track, No Regard. All right, this dropped about a week ago, and haven't checked it out yet, so let's see how this goes. All right, this is No Regard. Oh, that's an instant vibe. So smooth. I'm digging that beat. Nice and jazzy. I like this. The horns. All right.
Said this the man the fans adore. Understand I can't ignore y'all. I speak the truth when I stand before y'all. I hope me rising to the occasion inspires you to answer your call. And iron that slouch out your back to have you standing more tall. I keep it fresh, I never plan to bore y'all. Metaphors within my stanzas make my art pop like Andy Warhol. We pack.
Yo, already like right from the jump, I'm digging how Harry Mack is shouting out his fans, and he's saying like, I hope this inspires you. You know, to stand more tall and to just be more confident in yourself as I'm doing my craft. I hope that you do your thing. That's dope. I'm loving the message already. All right, let's see where this goes.
Van for tour, slam the occasion inspires you to answer your call. And iron that slouch out your back to have you standing more tall. I keep it fresh, I never plan to bore y'all. Metaphors within my stanzas make my art pop like Andy Warhol. The van for tour, slam the
more
door.
tall Andy Warhol, like that rhyme scheme and the cadence. This is sick.
Metaphors within my stanzas make my art pop like Andy Warhol.
Art pop like Andy Warhol.
Slam the door, now my team is getting to the capital like planes when they land in Warsaw. I'm going crazy with these jams I record. My land in the ward, new uncharted land I explore. The pen is mightier, so I ain't gotta brandish a sword or a pen, really. I just let the cameras record. I got more lyrics than this grains of sand to the shore. That's facts. And to be sure, I plan to do more.
What'd he say about the sand to the shore? Man, I'm loving this rhyme scheme. He's going at it.
I'm going crazy with these jams I record. My land in the ward, new uncharted land I explore.
All
The pen is mightier, so I ain't gotta brandish a sword.
Pen mightier than the sword.
Really. I just let the cameras record. I got more lyrics than this grains of sand to the shore. That's facts.
Oh, more lyrics than grains of sand to the shore. Oh.
My man, I hope you handling yours, cause when the game comes knocking, I'ma answer the door for real.
What? Hey, answer that door though. I gotta run that back. Yo. Man, the whole thing he rhymed the entire verse. When the game comes and it's knocking, gotta answer that door.
Managing they scars and keeping the open heart.
Come on.
Homie, you know you are. Fuck the haters, keep paying them no regard.
That's where no regard comes in. No regard to the haters. Right. Hey, that's a dope message. Come on.
Raw truth I express in my music. I speak on what I feel, so the message is fluid. If it's something you wanna pursue, go ahead and just do it.
Come on.
You gave your all, the efforts could never be fruitless for real. I know at times the stress and pressure is ruthless, and the lack of results can make you question your movements. Shift your perspective and view this as a test.
You know, that entire verse, he was rhyming like Andy Warhol, standing more tall. The entire thing, Warsaw. He kept on going all the way to the end, rhyming that. And now he's continuing to rhyme with fluid and trueness. He's going on and on, the technicality, but at the same time, the whole thing is really fluid. Smooth. And the whole idea of just playing no regard to the haters and doing your thing, and he's been doing that, and he does inspire people to do the same, myself included, for sure. So man, I am digging this track. This is dope. All right, let's go.
Your trueness is The efforts could never be fruitless, for real. I know at times the stress and pressure is ruthless, and the lack of results can make you question your movements. Shift your perspective and view this as a test of your trueness. It's impressive to stay invested through the mess of confusion. It's respectable to a level I can hardly express, to accept the inevitably hard parts of your quest. Look in the mirror, be hard on your chest, because you prove to yourself that you got a fucking heart in your chest. It's real. And to the ones that scarred and depressed, feeling like they far from the best, still out there finding their groove. Y'all are inspiring. Keep on aligning your truth. There's beauty in the struggle. Y'all are undeniable proof. Come on. This is for the ones that...
Yo, man, you got deep with this one. Yo, I'm digging this, man. Yeah, I mean, he said, you know, you gotta accept the fact that, you know, there's the hard parts of your quest, and you know, sometimes you're not gonna really see the fruit of your labor right away, but it doesn't mean that it's meaningless. You just keep doing your thing, keep grinding either way, whether you see results or not that you want to see. You know, you just keep doing your thing, and it proves that you have heart. And he gives a shout out to people struggling with depression, and people who he acknowledges how hard this entire process can be as a creative. You know, for real, putting your stuff out, putting your art, you're really putting yourself on display. You put yourself on that chopping block, and people can criticize you, and it can really hurt sometimes when you don't get the feedback that you would like, or you don't even get eyes on your projects. Man, so this speaks to me. Yeah, man, this is so dope. I love this. Yo, come on.
Going hard. Still out there finding their groove. Y'all are inspiring. Keep on aligning your truth. There's beauty in the struggle. Y'all are undeniable.
Beauty in the struggle, y'all. Word to Talib Kweli.
Managing their scars and keeping
Beautiful
the open
struggle.
Heart. You a star, homie, you know you are. Fuck the haters, keep paying them no regard. No regard. Fuck the haters, pay them no regard. Be yourself, but no facade. And keep growing into the GOAT that you know you are.
Yeah. Come on. Let's go. All right, y'all. That was so dope, man. I love it. I love it. What a positive message. And just a shout out to all the artists that are on the grind, all the people that are doing their thing, regardless of whether it's music or not. This is such a universally relatable message, because it's sometimes so hard to just put your stuff out there, to put yourself out there and be vulnerable like that. And when you get hated on, it's not easy to to bear it at times, but it's all good. You know, you just stay authentic, stay true to yourself, and keep grinding. No regard for the haters. That's a powerful message, man. That's a dope track right there, man. That's fire, yo. Hey, I love that. All right, that was mad inspiring. Another video that I want to react to is something that was suggested to me or requested in one of the comments of my recent videos. Somebody asked me to check out Nittoli, a song called Place for Us. So a shout out to the homie that requested that. I checked out like the first 5 seconds, 10 seconds of it. And, you know, I felt like this could be some content that I could check out. I never heard of this dude until recently. Somebody else requested that I check out a different one of his tracks. This is the second time somebody requested Nittoli. So for some reason, you know, I'm getting these requests. So I'm going to check this one out. Place for Us. All right, Nittoli. Let's check this out, fam.
Yeah, I know we're all thinking about the same things. We're probably not going to the same place. I know we're not supposed to talk about it, but I can't help but wonder if, yeah, if heaven and earth's got a place for us. I wonder if God made a space for us. I wonder where we're really going after this. If heaven and earth's got a place for us, I I would be lying if I said I never thought about dying. If I said I never questioned the science. I know there's answers that they're not providing. They say if I go, I go, but my soul is surviving. Where does it go? Like, where's it residing? People I love, are we reunited? People I hate, are they uninvited? This is confusing, but it's enticing. Rivers of Egypt, there's more than denial. Maybe the truth is so bad that they hide it, cover it up with a cross and a Bible. I just keep thinking, where the fuck do I?
Yo, okay, this is my first time really hearing Nick Nittoli. I gotta say, first off, sonic wise, it's pretty dope. I like that he incorporates melodics. Like in the beginning, like he was just singing. I wasn't sure if he was gonna rap. I don't really know this guy, to be honest, but he's dope. I'm liking the sonics of it, and as far as the message goes, man, you know, he just starts off acknowledging, I know this is a topic that we're not supposed to talk about, it's controversial or whatever. He's talking about heaven, and he's talking about how he thinks a lot about life and death and wondering what's next. So, man, this is deep, you know, and he mentions some Christian references towards the end of that. And I don't know what faith he follows. I mean, I don't know if he's going to reveal it in this video or not. But for me as a Christian, you know, this speaks to me, and this is stuff that I think about on a regular basis. So let's go. All right, let's go. Come on.
Do we rise of Egypt? There's more than denial. Maybe the truth is so bad that they hide it, cover it up with a cross and a Bible. I just keep thinking, where the fuck do I go? Do we rise up or do we stay idle? When is the judgment? Who's at the trial? Do we meet Jesus and all his disciples? Is there a pathway or just a spiral? Is there a test like what's on the final? Do we keep names or get a new title? Do we get wings like Clarence or Michael? What about some of us who suicidal? Are we rejected upon arrival? Do we get chances? Is there a cycle? Is there a phone book? Who would we dial? Is this forever? Are we a lifer? Is it just heaven? There's nothing that's higher? Is there a line like where do we sign in? And I'm just asking as an outsider.
I know we're all thinking about the same things. We're probably not going to the same.
Okay, he said, I'm asking as an outsider. And he's like, what's really out there? Is the truth just simply being covered with the cross and the Bible? So, I mean, already like from those bars, I assume that he's not Christian, but he's definitely a deep dude that's thinking a lot about these things. Like, do we get wings? What about the people who are suicidal? Do they just get rejected? What happens there? And he's asking some really deep questions. Man, this is a pretty crazy pivot from the Harry Mack video, but you know I'm here for it, man. So, man, this is pretty deep. All right, let's go.
I know we're all thinking about the same things. We're probably not going to the same place. I know we're not supposed to talk about it, but I can't help but wonder if heaven and earth's got a place for us. I wonder if God made a space for us. I wonder where we're really going after this. If heaven and earth's got a place for us.
And I'm just talking, you could just listen, trying to separate fact from the fiction. Is there a door charge? What's the admission? Not trying to piss off all of the Christians. Heaven and hell, they seem like divisions. Same corporations, who's the official? What did they do to get their positions? Who makes the calls? Like, who makes decisions? Had to be more than just study religions. Wonder if angels still get their commission. Wonder if all of my sins are forgiven. Wonder if Jesus still gets recognition. What is this?
Wow. He said, you know, he's not trying to hate on the Christians or whatever. He's not trying to offend anybody, but he feels like religion just causes more division. And he's like, do angels get commissioned? He's like asking some, he's asking some real controversial questions here. But man, I feel like that's probably the way a lot of people might feel towards religion and towards Christianity. And, you know, I think the institution of the church has definitely been transformed over the years and turned into something that it shouldn't be, and it's been abused. And those in power and those in higher places up in the church and those in those spots of decision making sometimes have made the wrong moves. We're all people at the end of the day, but church itself is God's idea as far as it's prescribed in the Bible. And so being able to fellowship within a community of fellow believers is something that is very valuable and something that I value a lot. But yeah, I could see where he's coming from, and I could see why some people might ask these questions. But man, yeah, he's going in on this. All right.
I'm trying to study religions. Wonder if angels still get the commission. Wonder if all of my sins are forgiven. Wonder if Jesus still gets recognition. What is the scene I'm trying to envision? Where are the ladies? What about the witches? Do you have Satan up for a visit, or do you keep him down at a distance? What's our new purpose? What is the mission? Is there a jail? Who's working the prisons? Is there a training for the transition? They say the devil's one hell of a fucking musician. So grab the guitars and let's have competition. The red versus the blue, cause clearly we crippin'. Still on some race.
Ooh, now he's talking about Satan and how he was a musician. And that's true. Satan, or Lucifer, prior to his fall, was an angel that was in charge of music, and he's charging worship. So that's facts that he's spitting. But that's crazy. Now he's going a certain direction with this track, and man, he's saying a lot of things. It's, this is a lot of thought-provoking lyrics here. So I give props to Nittoli, even though he's not a Christian, that he's deep enough to think so much about these things, and clearly he has a lot of biblical knowledge and Christian, spitting a lot of Christian facts. So it makes me wonder if he has at least some background in the church or some experience in it, because he knows a lot about the Bible and about Christianity. All right.
Still got the there were training for the transition. They say the devil's one hell of a fucking musician. So grab the guitars and let's have competition. The red versus the blue, cause clearly we crippin'. Still on some race shit, still got the visions. Thought we'd know better, but I must be tripping. I got some questions that turn to suspicion, and I'm just scared that I'll pull off the greatest trick ever and I'll disappear and act like I'm a fucking magician. This story sounds bogus as fuck. Like, who are you kidding? I think we just waved goodbye like good riddance. I think that nobody really gon' miss me, and I'm just asking, hope God can forgive me.
I know we're all thinking about the same thing.
There it is. He just pretty much dropped the bomb right there. He said he thinks that's it. Once this life is done, game over. There is no afterlife. He believes that's it. It's a wrap, and there's nothing else. And he's not trying to. He's not trying to offend anybody, but he is very much just clearly stating what he believes, which is this is it. Okay. Well, I respect that he's able to verbalize what he believes, and at the same time, just by means of the bars, prove that he is deeply thinking about these types of things, and clearly he's somebody who's wrestled with these types of thoughts. So I respect it.
We're probably not going to the same place. I know we're not supposed to talk about it, but I can't help but wonder if heaven and earth's got a place for us. I wonder if God made a space for us. I wonder where we're really going after this. If heaven and earth's got a place for us.
Okay. All right, that was deep, fam. I understand that it's not easy to address these types of thoughts. It's not easy to talk about, even for me. Talking about my faith and sharing it, sometimes I've held back and I refrain from doing so because I'm like, man, what if I get canceled? What if I just push people away? And so these are thoughts that definitely weigh heavy on me. But, I am a Christian. And yes, I do believe that the Bible is the word of God. I do believe that Jesus was the one and only Son of God who came to reconcile us to him, because we are sinners. We are born into sin, and we need somebody to redeem us. And Jesus did that for us. And by accepting his grace, I believe that we can be forgiven. and that we can be given that chance to have eternal life through his work of redemption. That's a tough pill to swallow for a lot of people, and Nick Nittoli as well. And it's easy to believe that this life is it. But for me, I think it takes a lot more faith to believe that this is it and there's nothing more to this world than what we see in this time and space continuum. Because it seems like too much to believe that all of this could happen just simply by chance, that it was just coincidence that we all came to be here. And take a look at everything and everyone around you, and to think that it all just happened by chance, by survival of the fittest and evolution, and that's all there is to it. It's all just pure chance, and then once we're done, it's a wrap, game over. That to me takes a lot more faith to accept than to believe that an intelligent designer created it all and has purpose for us. That's where I'm at. Yo, I'm inspired by the Harry Mack track, No Regard, and off Nick Nittoli's Place for Us. You know, I'm driven into some deep thoughts. So I'm down to bust a freestyle. There's like so much swimming at my head at this point now because of the juxtaposition of these two tracks. But let's see what happens. I'm gonna spit over a Vexo beat again. Shout out to the homie Vexo. He dropped a track called Legacy recently. Check it out if you haven't. I haven't fully listened to it because I wanted it to be a little bit of a surprise. So yeah, and to challenge myself. So I'm gonna spit over this beat. It's called Legacy.
Listen real close. You can hear them whisper their legacy to you.
Listen close. Listen close, I'll be spitting flows. You could hear them whispering their truths. So I be digging, I be digging, yo. I be reading, yo, and I be studying the words of apostles, the way that paleontologists do fossils. I be studying deep and then I'm dropping knowledge. I be studying that Bible like students do up in the college. Yeah, as if I'm going for a degree. I've been burnt to the third degree in the worst ways. Been through over 40 birthdays in my lifespan, and I understand that I be standing on God's hand. I believe that. So when I say on God, I believe that I'm standing right within his palm. That's the reason why I stay calm, whether I'm facing seasons of unemployment. I don't need that joint for my enjoyment. No, I just go through life and navigate it. With wisdom, I got the proper vision. Understand, yes, I'm believing in heaven, and I understand that might just get me canceled, but it don't really matter. Yo, at this point, my heart be an anvil. Heavy and hard like the bars that they bring to you, but I just have to charge forward, understand? Yo, no regard for the haters. Yo, I'm a dope rhyme generator. Yeah, and it's nothing random. Because when I'm rapping, yo, I'm standing upon my truth and I represent beautifully for the fact that keep it true to me.
Just like many
Yeah,
of you, their eyes are full of hope. Just like you.
yeah, full of hope.
Did they wait till it was too
Man,
late
this
to
all
make of their
tied
lives
together,
even one iota
and
of
it
what
came
they were
full
capable?
circle.
Because you see, gentlemen, these
Even with those
boys
vocal
now
samples.
fertilizing daffodils.
Yo, I had these flows to handle. Yo, sometimes I feel like I'm getting dismantled. Not trying to build the castle on sand, I'm building on the rock. And John Zoo continues to represent for God, whether impromptu or written, dope compositions. Yeah, it was written that man should not live off the bread alone, but cats be wanting to make bread and stay on that mindset. Yeah, that's the way that it goes, and understand that we need it. But I am conceding to what I'm believing, and continue speaking that heat when I be dropping on beats. Thanks for rocking with me, fam. Yeah, I know that the later half of this video got real heavy with Nick Nittoli's track there, but it is what it is, you know. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna keep it true to myself. And for anybody that wants to talk more about it, you know, I'm always down to chop it up. I got love for you, fam. Y'all stay up. God bless.